Hello everyone, and welcome to Rebirth, a D&D tale. We return into the scene here in the Dragon City of Zorana, where our characters, our party, the Lucky Sevens, have delved into the archives, specifically found themselves within the dungeon, and are seeking to try and get to the top of the clock tower so they can save their friend.
Mm, indeed.
Yep. Um, Before they got there, they took down the Guardian, that was the giant armored entity that they had seen before in a few fell strikes, and it seems as though the Zorana Guardian was capable of restoring itself and getting back up. So, two of the party members, Alira and Lagan, stayed behind, as well as Kaz. However, Kaz has returned, and he now finds himself just entering the dungeon, the clock tower, from which the dragon had entered. Of course, cause when you enter into an initiative. That initiative is where we left off on Imbrel. Imbrel, buddy, pal.
Yes.
You were caught between a rock and two broad steel beams.
Yes. Yes, I am. And it's.
No offense, Vanya.
None
um,
taken.
yeah. So, I'm going to attempt to do what I can to deal with these things. So, hang on. I need to.
Very good.
Oops. No, I don't want to zoom in the whole browser. I just want. Never mind. Alright, so. Yeah. Um, the guy kind of just in front of me is going to get a couple slices with my packed weapon. Wish me luck. 12? That's an 18 to hit?
That will hit perfectly.
Oh. Didn't I hex one of them? I don't remember.
Yes, you did. I think you hexed. I believe it was
I
the one
had
in
been
front of
learning.
you.
Yeah,
So
I had been. So I am still concentrating on hex,
you
which
are indeed.
I should have. Well, maybe not. I don't know. I don't remember when it hit me, but I had probably had to concentrate.
I don't think it was that one. I think it was the one behind you, which had already taken its turn last session. So, I mean, it's up to your determination whether or not you want to make that Constitution saving throw, because I didn't make it at the time. If
All right,
you want to
I'll.
maintain it, I will allow it.
I will do it next time. It hits me. So that's going to be da, 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 da. 10 points slashing damage, 6 points necrotic. That's pretty good. Wait, hang
Yes,
on.
it is.
Yeah, it's a D8. Okay. Second attack. Oh nope, that's probably not gonna work. That's a 12.
12 does not hit.
I also found out that Embral only gets 2 attacks because he's level 5 fighter, and it says levels in this class
Oh,
when you
damn.
get extra, you get a third attack. So he's not.
Yep.
He's only got
Yep.
the 2.
It's based off the levels in Fido.
Yep. Which I don't remember why it was that I was confused about 3, but okay. So, 2 attacks, second one missed.
Got it. Your blade runs furiously across the armor, but catches in between the plating on the second strike, much to your chagrin.
You
Next.
probably you probably thought it was because of Eldritch Blast.
Because that's because it's a cantrip
gets
and that's
3 beams,
total
yeah.
character level, which is 3 beams. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm,
Yeah, it's
that
Kurobe.
explains it. Yeah, Kurobe.
All right, my turn.
Yep. So, just so you know, this is on the grid. The grid is actually like 5 feet per square. So, go ahead and
Okay.
move your character around per that.
So,
Well, if I hear some shit popping up, go ahead.
sorry, I wanted to do a bonus action where I, with my Relentless Hex as a bonus action, I want to teleport within 5 feet of the target, but also get out from being sandwiched. So I'm going to teleport right here.
Okay. Does that, out of curiosity, impose a attack of opportunity? I don't think so because it's a teleport. But
Teleportation
Yeah.
doesn't.
cool. All right. Kurobe, go
All
right
right.
ahead.
I'm gonna click my boots together and gain haste.
You are on your way.
Wait, when did y'all pick up Boots of Haste?
Boots of speed. Double speed.
Oh.
Or well, not true haste. Yeah.
You walk really fast.
Yep.
And everyone hears the Terminator music as you approach.
And then I will just tee off on this person.
As you should.
Happy Gilmore style.
All right, that's like almost 30, so that probably hits.
Yes, it does.
It's hold on, it is it's plus 11, so
Yeah, I'm gonna plus
Yeah.
10. So
28. All right, does fire damage matter?
It does not specifically in this scenario.
Okay.
Damage is damage.
All right. $23 damage for the first hit.
Nice.
That's a 25 to hit.
That hits.
I get to reroll ones. That's 10, 16. 22 damage for the second hit.
God damn.
That's another 25 to hit.
It hits.
It's like
21
what,
damage for the third. Yeah.
It's like what, 46 damage total? Because 2d6 because it's a great sword, and then another 2d6 because
flame. Yeah.
Fire.
Firebrand. Yep.
Yep.
All right. Just Kurobe walks in like the Terminator, strides with such purpose, and just you immediately see the fire sword brought out and know that the game is just about over in like a few quick swings. Is there anything else you'd like to do? Bonus actions or otherwise?
Is that Vanya in there?
Yes, it is.
You know what? Just for her, I'm going to take one step out here. I should have done that and got advantage, but I wasn't.
Did you need it?
Not really, apparently.
Oh, Kurobe, what a sad world it is that you never have a challenge.
I hit things really hard. I'm sorry.
I mean, it's what fighters or monks are supposed to do.
I hit hard and a lot.
Fighters and barbarians are meant to do. But look, you put something that's fire immune, and that's gonna cut his damage potential in half. So you know.
Yeah.
Where's that meme? The gif of just a guy who's like, "That's a lot of damage." I think of that every time Kurobe comes on the screen.
Fitting.
But that would be my turn.
All right, excellent. Next in line, Vanya. After Kurobe just takes his sword out and nearly decimates this thing, shifting over to the side, you have advantage now as you are flanking this thing behind you.
Yep, that's the one I'm going to swing at. Sure, okay. So first swing is a dirty 20.
Perfect, hits.
11 points of damage. Second swing is with the short sword of wounding.
Oh shit. But does it wound?
19 to hit.
That hits. It wounds.
It wounds. And that is 6 points of damage. And
Not as much as your other sword, though.
no, not as much as the other one. No. And okay, that's at the start of his turn. Bonus action, Zephyr's gonna bite the other one.
Hell yeah.
Now considering where Emerald is, does Zephyr have advantage on that one?
I'm gonna say yes.
Should, yeah.
Good. Good puppy does it again. That's a nat.
Oh god damn, yes, okay.
Fucking doggo.
Alright, so 11 points piercing. And 2 points acid.
Oops.
I'm gonna say, just for fun, to make this a little bit more interesting as a consequence of that nat 20, Zephyr just, like a perfect hound, barks, yaps, brings himself up onto the helmet of this creature, just like rears himself up. His paws actually come up onto its shoulders, and he yanks the helmet clean off of this steel warrior and tears it away. It bashes against the wall and clanks around on the ground. This thing is operating without a head now, and can it be blinded? That's a good question. I don't know. Let's go ahead and say it is. Oh, condition immunities can't be blinded. Damn it! But it was cool.
Good boy, Zephyr.
Bark, bark.
That it is. It's for me.
If I didn't state it before, last session, the disadvantage that the one I have hexed is strength ability checks.
Noted. All right. Kaz, you are in on the scene. You immediately, upon entering this clock tower, you immediately hear just immense thrashing and clanking down the hallways. Yep.
Oh, and you better believe I'm bolting down there. 5, 15, 20. Give me a second, I gotta... That part of the darkness won't clear.
Oh. Hold on. Let me just reveal space for you. So I didn't realize that. Yeah. Did that reveal it?
No, it's... Hold on, I might be able to reveal it if I move the thing back here. Oh no, now it's just dark. Oh, there we go. Yep, now it's revealed.
Oh, I think he's still directional instead of 360.
Yeah, he is. Okay. Let me fix that. Vision on. Limit field of vision off. Save. There you go.
There we go, thank you.
He can see. He can fight. Go for it.
20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Bonus action, spend a key and dash. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. One second, I must check a thing.
The holes were indeed made for dragons because they're very needlessly long.
Damn it, just 10 feet too short. Alright, fine. I'll spend my action and also dash. 15, 20, 25, 30. $35.
There you are.
Okay, I think I see what the issue is. I think the issue there is that my light source isn't moving with me.
Why? I mean, okay. Well, yeah, okay. So it is actually
We can-
supposed to update when you press the character down, when you place the character. Is
Yeah, because
the
it's like back here.
that is weird.
Yeah, try putting it. Try putting the token back down there, at the same position.
Yeah, I'll put the fact down here. Move up. Move through, and it's not updated. Oh, there we go. Well, it wasn't updating through the thing, but now I can somewhat see things.
I just updated it. That's so weird.
No, it's
That's roll 20 for you.
Dynamic
it's dynamic gliding.
goofy.
And
Just
given
gonna-
that it does give me flight, I'm gonna just pop up, fly over the
Just
top and pop up behind it.
I wanted to explore
God.
full darkness, but I think I'm gonna turn it off because it's being dumb.
I can't do any more at the moment. Gee, hold on, give me a sec. Give me a second to refresh, just to make sure it's not moving. It could very well be me.
It might also be me. This is why I can't have nice things.
Yeah. I'm a minis on a board kind of person. I tell you what you can see, line of sight. But it's okay. We don't have that right now.
I'm
Ideal.
in the room. It took my action and my bonus action, so I can't do anything else. But I'm there now.
Mm-hmm.
Yay! Alright. Here, I'm just revealing a bunch of things. Hopefully you can see everything you were supposed to see.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. You can see the room down. Hold on.
I can see like the edge of the darkness goes to like nya for me.
Okay, perfect. That's what I want you to see.
Yeah. It's really good.
Amazing. Well, Kaz, you've entered into the fields. How'd you get to the other side of this guy? Did you just shift around everyone?
You kind of did a dragonborn
So
fly.
I have a monk feature
Oh.
called Wings Unfurled. Basically, what that does is whenever I spend a key point to use Step of the Wind, I can turn it into a flying speed until the end of the turn.
Oh.
So he has like spectral.
So I
wings
basically just
coming
flew
off.
over. So I basically just flew over the top of him and landed.
Psychic energy wings.
I had like 15 feet to do it. So yeah.
Okay. All right. All right, I'm not gonna argue it. I don't think these things would have tried to take an attack of opportunity if you bounced over them. They're not.
Not that they'd
They're
be
kind of
able to anyway, because I'm
Yeah.
sure
Still
it's
in
that
threat
range.
range, yep.
Yep. All right. Well, if that is your entire turn, then we're gonna go into this thing's turn, which is this guy. Okay. So, this armored guardian of sorts, this temple guardian, if it were now without a head, it's still able to seem to notice and operate just fine, and it's going to direct its sights at Vanya, who it originally had pinned. I think still technically has pinned. So we're
I
just
mean,
going to.
she is two of them, so
Yep. So we're gonna go off of that. We're gonna go with a multi-attack. The armor makes 2 melee attacks.
And it does so as an advantage because it's flanking.
It
Yeah.
does indeed.
Where is poor Vanya? Is that Vanya there?
Yep.
Yes. Okay, so I get to re-roll this as well, I think, because
It's-
advantage.
Is the-
Does a
Wait, hold on,
13
this-
hit?
no, it does not.
All right, cool. Now it makes its secondary attack, and it's gonna try and stab you with the sword, which it's okay. 14. Does that hit?
No.
God, wow, that's miserable. Okay. So it's swinging wildly without its helmet. It just, even though it seems to still regard you and doesn't have any sort of difficulties identifying the enemies around in its space, it's flailing essentially, almost like it's thrashing in anger at Zephyr stealing its helmet. And then it's the other one. And it is
That one
also.
is taking 1d4 necrotic damage first.
Oh. Yes, it is.
'Cause,
Yes, it is.
Because
Zach. Wound. And that is
Right.
3 points necrotic.
Noted.
And it can make a con save if it so wishes. Failed. I get to build up more on it.
Oh.
Providing it lives Kurobe's next turn.
And my next turn.
Yeah? Well, I go before you, so.
That's
Wound
true.
one. Sky's Hex. Okay. All right. I'm gonna start having it make some swings. I think what this guy is gonna do is he's gonna direct his attention to Kurobe, who just walked up behind him and just completely busted his ass.
Walloped him, yep.
Yeah. And he's gonna make some greatsword swings, which is a 17 and 11. Do either of those hit Kurobe?
Kurobe isn't being
17
flanked,
will
so-
hit.
All
17.
right. So, what that puts us at is you take 5 slashing damage.
Okay.
Even though these things are made of metal, it's almost seemingly like its sword comes clashing down on you, and you just hear a tink. You look over at Kurobe, and he's just like got abs of steel.
I flex that shit off.
Incredible. Imbril, good news, you're back on stack.
Okay. I'm gonna take a couple swings at advantage because flanking with a dog.
Shoot, what is the other one?
Ooh, that's
Seems
a
like
nice
here.
number. That is a 27 to hit.
27 will definitely hit.
All right.
And on reaction,
Ooh.
Zephyr's going to get to use some acid damage.
Ooh.
show.
Well, that's a shitty roll. That's a... What is my damage modifier? Hang on. Yeah, so that's 9 slashing, 3 necrotic.
And 5 acid.
Nice.
Second attack.
Your- Yeah, go for it, dude.
Ooh, that's a nice number. That's a 29 to hit.
Definitely hits.
Second, it's 10 slashing, 5 necrotic.
Nice numbers there, dude.
Yes, it's nice having a packed weapon where I can use, you know, I could be awesome with my sword because it's eldritch like me.
Oh, hell yeah. Your powers seem to burn away at its armor, just scalding it and rusting it away, while Zephyr, from the other side, is slowly melting it with his acid breath. Between the both of you, you are discharging your eldritch abilities up through the entirety of this thing's core, just combusting it from the inside of the armor and outwards.
I'm an action surge.
Go for it. Please do.
Being several levels and fighter. Ugh, those are some gross. The 16 to hit?
16 does not hit, sadly.
Okay. Next one is 28 to hit.
28 will definitely hit.
Okay. 15 slashing damage and 4 necrotic.
That is so much. And one more for good measure. You continue to slice into it, your sword itself weaving the black fibers of hair that are so familiar to you in and out of its circuitry, so to speak. It's more of an animated armor now that you're seeing it more compulsed and compelled by some arcane source rather than simply mechanical. Some sort of mix of both. But it's not looking good. Half of it is basically melted away at this point, and this thing is barely holding up. You hear the creaking of its metal just effectively falling apart, and huge chunks of it turning into that brown rust.
That'll do it for my turn.
All right. Kurobe, you are on stack.
Okay. I will just tee off on the one in front of me since I have advantage.
Go off, my man.
All right, that's a 28 to hit.
Well, all right, roll damage.
All right. $21 damage for the first one. That's a natural 20.
How do you want to destroy this thing?
I'll jump up and like stab down into the top of it and just use my weight to like split the thing in two as I'm pulling it downwards.
All right, your sword glides through it like butter. The metal material of it just folds away and dissolves as your sword cleaves straight through. And the two parts clunk to the sides as it clatters to the ground. Is there anything else you'd like to do, my friends?
Is there anything else alive?
Oh yes, there is still a almost already dead armor that is slowly being burned away.
Where is that at?
Just about like 2, 3, let's see,
over
5,
here.
10, 15, 20 feet in front of you, roughly. Yep.
Alright, well, I'll use my other attacks on it then. Unless you want to let me count the natural 20 that I rolled before you told me the thing on this one.
Now let's go ahead and let's get it roll first to check to see if you get it.
Okay.
Damage I
Did
know
I-
is going to be above 20, so
Yeah, no, I did my second attack was the how did you want to do this to my natural 20 or was it
Yes.
do I have one or two attacks left?
I mean, how many attacks do you normally have?
3.
3.
3? Okay, so you've already did 2 attacks, so that means you have
Okay.
1 left. Yep.
Gotcha. I just wanted to make sure. That is a 21 to hit.
All right. Same thing. How do you want to take this thing out? I don't even have to question it. I know you're going to get above 20 damage, and that's what it takes. So,
I'm just gonna stab in and then like kick a leg out and let it go down and just be like, Zephyr, get it. And let Zephyr jump on and start ripping apart.
and Zephyr does that. He just barks and growls furiously at the thing and just rips it asunder. Bits of metal and material end up just flying all over across the room as he claws and digs and yanks pieces off. And finally, Zephyr just sits on it, happy, panting, proud of himself.
Good boy.
Woof.
Well,
I wanted to give that to Zephyr.
that looked almost just dangerous there for a moment.
Yeah.
Glad you could join us, Cause.
Gosh.
Well, someone needed to keep an eye on you.
Me?
I mean, the royal you, not
Oh,
you in specific.
That's fair. I mean, you took your eyes off us for what? 5 minutes, and we found ourselves in a fight.
Exactly.
well, it isn't to say that the three of us couldn't have handled ourselves. We've done rather well. Right?
Yes, but on the other hand, one of my wives is currently being held captive by a thing pretending to be a dragon. I would rather not lose the other one.
Understood.
I think we should get on this so we can try to find her.
And Kaz just points upwards.
Yes. Any
Oh, let's get moving.
where that leads up.
All right.
Well, would you look at that over there? A set of stairs.
Up the stairs it is. We can certainly do that. Just to double check, you don't want to check out any other rooms?
Actually, we probably should scour this floor if bad things may happen if we don't.
By
Despite
that you
the actual-
mean this treasure.
No, I mean more for the fact that there might be enemies down here that might chase us up the narrow stairwell. And it's better to encounter them in these rooms than it is to encounter them in the narrow stairwell, where we won't have a lot of room to move and have the ability to fall down quite a ways because it's a narrow stairwell.
Valid.
Yeah, so in that particular case... Felix. Really?
I feel
You're
it.
stepping on my keyboard. I don't need you to do that.
Meow meow. Meow 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 meow.
Meow.
Meow meow.
In which case, Imbrel is going to kind of walk in this direction and start heading to just discover more about what's over here and on the other side too, just to find out what's
Okay.
over there.
So like, yaw and why am I that color? I should be
All
this.
right. So, there are. Fuck. Can you all see the things that I'm revealing?
No.
Yes.
No. Not yet.
I can see it. I can't
Is it-
see what's there because we don't have the light source, but
Okay. All I did was reveal one room down below, which was the opposite side of where
Yeah, no, I can see
Modality is
this.
poking.
I
So
can
if you can
that.
see that space, we're good.
Yeah, I can't see what's in it, but I can see that.
You can't see what's in it.
No, I can see the space and I can see like all the stuff, but I can't see what's in it by virtue of the fact that I don't have dark vision. So basically,
Oh.
the light sources I have to basically go on what's on the light sources. Otherwise, I
Ah.
can't see shit.
Okay. All right. We will start then back into the turn order with Vanya. So Vanya, you follow Ambril into towards all of these different doors and whatnot. And what you see is that you're at this intersection with 3 different doors, obviously. They're pretty big, both all 3 of them being like they're set up to be a single door, so you imagine generally for creatures much larger than you. However, for the most part, most of the materials and supplies that you've seen throughout the space have been humanoid sized, like not big humanoid, but like average humanoid, which has been kind of an odd juxtaposition. Maybe part of you can imagine that servants probably did move through here. But that said, you have a choice of what rooms you want to check out, or if you even want to try and listen to see if there's something beyond them.
Gonna go over to this one over here and try to listen beyond it first.
Cool. Roll me perception. I almost said wits. I was doing vampire notes all day today.
33.
That is sufficient for you to hear absolutely nothing beyond that door. So you assume very strongly that there's nothing moving beyond it, though that doesn't necessarily tell you circumstances. Like before, obviously, the animated armors that you encountered were very much also not making noises. You can presume there's nothing squiggling around in there.
And in she will go.
Okay. You test the knob and it's locked.
Since we're in
Yeah,
kind of
thieves.
narrative, are Kaz and Kurobe joining us?
Yep.
Yes. Yes.
Cool, yeah. Feel free to move your characters. The turn order at this point is not for movement, but more so for like actions, so to speak.
Where do we go?
We are all at where
Okay.
that red loop.
Oh, there's a door just in front of me too.
Yep.
Where'd you go, dude? Oh, there you are.
Yeah, I have. Okay, I think I see what's going on. I have no light source, and so that's why I can't see shit.
Yeah, because you're blind.
Oh.
You are.
You don't have dark vision, that's right.
Dragonborn in the dark.
Yep.
In which case, Imbril's actually going to, since we don't have Lagon with us, Imbril is going to light some kind of torch.
Okay.
Yeah, I probably should have done that.
I mean, you can certainly do that, and I can see if I can give you a light, but
I do have dancing lights too, in case we need it.
that works.
Uh,
I can have a moving light.
Dancing lights.
I will place boop, a movable light token, and I will make it able to be moved by all of you. Controlled by all players. Can you see the lights?
Yes.
Cool. That is your dancing light. That is your movable light. That is your torch. Enjoy. All right. Spanya, you checked beyond the door. You couldn't hear anything per se, but you do have an opportunity to try and uh, lockpick it if you have a thieves' kit.
I do not, fortunately.
Well, there is a secondary alternative, which is just bust the fucking door down.
Let's give that a shot. Just see if she can.
Secondary lockpick.
Secondary lockpick.
All right. Then
Thought.
I think I've been.
Thought. Can I have Spectre kind of like lick at the lock and see if we can melt it?
Me? I mean,
You mean Zephyr?
you misspoke.
Zephyr. That's why I said Zephyr.
Okay.
I don't know what the
Okay.
hell you guys are hearing.
I
but-
heard Spectre.
Yeah, I
I
also
did
heard
too.
Spectre.
I said Zephyr.
Okay.
So,
Cool. Zephyr. Yeah.
passive. So,
Okay. So, how I'm gonna rule this is it will give you an advantage to go ahead and re-roll that dice with Zephyr's help.
okay. I knew there was a reason I asked that. Not 20 on Zephyr's dice.
Good shit. Okay. This is an odd statement, but usually doors in D&D have hit points. So, if you could roll some quick damage for me based on that.
Sure. From Zephyr, that'd be 6 acid.
Mm-hmm.
It's just 2 flat from her.
Okay. Alright, so 6, 7, 8. 8 total damage. You kick... Zephyr licks at the door and you hear the dissolving of the acid upon the iron and stone filigrees and all of the materials there, and you give it a firm kick and you hear something budge, but not enough.
Well, it's starting to work at least.
Yes, it is working. Just need a little bit more.
Mhm.
I'm sorry it's like this. I did take this into consideration, which is why this is happening.
Well, it's a good thing I'm here because I'm gonna kick the door.
Kick the door. Roll it like
You see,
Yep.
Carl's just walks up, and as he's walking up, you see him like lift a leg, spin and pivot on one foot, and then just slam his foot into the door.
all right.
And that is going to be a natural 20.
Holy cow.
Oh my god. Damn. Okay, roll the damage. I think we're gonna get to the maximum HP of this thing because it's not really a lot at all. Enough that I can keep track in my head.
That's gonna be 19 acid damage.
It's more than sufficient. The door smashes open, and on the other side of it, you see a space, which for some reason is not revealing. There we go. Can you see the space?
Yes.
Wonderful. You smash the door open, and stone and rubble just falls apart. You're able to move on through it. Let me... No. It is no longer locked. It is now open. You should be able to move your token through it. Yay! It worked! So, as you can see on the map, inside you happen to notice all sorts of like materials, storage, items, objects. There's a desk within center of the room. It almost looks like it's more administrative, more than anything else. Records that are kept just about everywhere. Miscellaneous on top of this dresser behind the desk. You happen to see that there's a whole set of display swords that are just standing by. And if you want, you may roll me a investigation check.
Sure. Math, please. 24.
24. You go through all of the many different materials and you happen across some intriguing things. For starters, the sword is an intriguing sheen behind it, something that is more unusual to it. Some runes cut into the very blade itself, and you sense there's something magical about it. Not so much just by the runes, but the fact that they just have the slightest, strangest glow. There is a lot of the scrolls on the desk are written in Draconic, but they have noticeable scientific structures to them. About three or four of them that you can pull from that are reminiscent of what you would imagine are probably spell scrolls of some variety. Of them, you will have to detect magic, and or I guess read Draconics and spend a moment to read it. And then lastly, there's quite a few art objects, just interesting items that you can just kind of look through and browse here. Worth a decent amount overall. You're noticing there's this gold bracelet, a black velvet mask stitched with silver threads. The mask itself is shaped much like a dragon's. It has these embroidered horns that just come out on the sides and flare back behind the head. Some of the horns are used to actually tie onto your face to help keep the mask in place. There is about 50 gold pieces worth of gemstones in here.
Alright. Definitely gonna read over those scrolls on the desk first.
All right. Of them, you notice one of them is a spell scroll for Toll the Dead, but in Draconic, oddly enough.
That's
It seems that
fun.
Indeed. There is another one that is a spell scroll for Blink.
Ooh.
Another for Tiny Servants. And interestingly enough, a spell scroll for Protection from Evil and Good, Specification, Aberrations.
She's gonna hold that one up because, like, I know what we're gonna do with this when we find Arya.
Oh. What are you
Specifically for
thinking?
aberrations. Use it on her, keep her away from the fucking dragon.
Yeah.
I just might not be able to get too close to her either. I mean, holds up his
Fair.
arm with the scars.
Fair. But if we can get her out of the dragon's mouth, use this on her, she'll at least be protected for the fight. I don't imagine you'd be too close to her in that instant.
Yeah, fair enough.
Of the gemstones, you notice that there are about 50 gold pieces worth in fairly large chunks of moonstone that have been slowly chiseled away. It almost looks like they were being worked on, trying to perfect them.
Those are definitely going in the bag. I'm gonna take a look at that sword next. The swords.
A lot of the swords you notice are mundane, but the one that caught your attention that has this glittering appearance, it's engraved with, like I said, engraved with runes that just seem to glow slightly. And as you look at it further, you notice that the engravements are, it's in a language that you've never seen before, but probably recognize. Um, I don't suppose anyone reads. I don't suppose anyone reads Abyssal, right?
Not a
For once, not me.
I do now.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yep.
Rune
for
Shaper!
Okay. So, the weapon, it is written in Moonstone, and you notice that what it says is, "May your strikes be scalding." It's what the runes note in Abyssal. And that's about all I can give you without outright stating what it is. You'll need either detect magic or identify to get more information on it.
I do have identify, so I will go ahead and use that.
Woohoo! All right. The weapon is +1, and it has a bonus damage to it. The bonus damage specifically is that it doesn't inflict slashing damage. It inflicts exclusively necrotic damage.
It is a necrotic sword.
You know, if it's not me finding some sort of shrine in games, it's me finding the weapons that deal necrotic, or being given access to.
You can't escape being a necromancer, Raven.
I can't. I can't.
You're not allowed. The vast majority of the other items in this room don't have any greater significance, but rather instead seem to be just like misonymous, innocuous in terms of what it is. There's a lot of records written in Draconic that seem to be literally just accounting, like banking information, ledgers, notaries, all sorts of shit like that. Administrative work that is carefully detailed.
A lot of information here.
Do we want the art?
Do we have the bag of holding to hold the art?
Yes.
Then I suppose it's going in the bag.
All right.
In the bag.
Cool. The art is roughly about 25 gold pieces worth if you can sell them. It's not a lot, but it is something.
I'll put it up on the ship just to make the ship look pretty.
Fair. But definitely going to take the mask and put it in her own bag.
You're like, this is my black dragon mask now.
Yes, fine. Nice
It's definitely
pretty
not going to
thing.
have any. Yeah, it's definitely not going to be cursed at all.
No,
What,
see, that has to be a green dragon mask.
It's either I take it and find out it's cursed, or Kurobe puts it on now and finds out it's cursed. I'd rather not have that be now. Because let's face it, he would.
Yeah.
Mr. I'm gonna walk through 5 traps in a row. Oh, Lord.
No,
I
you're
guess we're
not.
done
You're
here.
not.
We can move on.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because we're not doing that again.
no. No, it was bad enough the first time.
I'm listening
You
into
tank
this
5
door.
traps to the face.
What was
No
that,
one ever
Coffee?
let you live it down.
I'm gonna listen in
He
on
said he
this
was
door.
listening in.
Yeah.
Okay. So that door, go ahead and roll me a perception check.
Am I any good at this? Eh.
Eh.
9.
My God.
9. You know, through this nice stone filigree, you don't really hear anything too particular interesting. You hear a lot of like just cave sounds, old temple sounds. Lovely ASMR, let me tell you. Is that a bat? No, there are no bats. Are there?
Or is that just Zephyr hopping around behind you because he does have wings?
He is. You just look behind you, and Zephyr's like, and his wings are like fluttering with excitement. He's Kurobe. He's looking at that gold bracelet. And his eyes are just like glued onto them.
Okay. I have no lockpicking skills, so I'm gonna step back, and I'm gonna blast with 3 Eldritch Blasts.
All right, go ahead and send it.
Do it with attack rolls.
Yep,
Okay.
more or less. Yep.
First one is 23.
23 definitely hits. It is just a door, so.
Ooh. Nope, that's a 1 on this dice. Never mind. That's a 6. Force damage.
The Eldritch. All right, the Eldritch Blast clashes into the door, and what is left behind is a smolder. But you do see that it definitely cracked the door. A lot of the filigrees and carvings upon it chiseled away, got it moved a little bit, but not a lot of it.
Second one. 24 to hit.
24 hits.
And that's 10 force damage.
Your second bolt is much more effective. You see the whole door just splits across the middle. Doesn't quite crumble yet, but a part of it just shoots into the other, into the room. And would you like to make another perception check?
Ooh, yes.
Can I grant him advantage on that check?
You may certainly do so.
Oh, that's better. Dirty 20.
When you blast the door, you hear something stir from beyond it. Not just a stirring, but a very specific noise.
Oh,
Movements,
that's
clattering.
Through the holes that I have punched into this door, do I see the thing?
You kind of peek in, and you do see something. It's large. It is clambering. It's like some. It's a crustacean of some kind. You've never seen anything like it.
A crustacean
But it is
of an
mass.
aberrant nature?
Yes.
Third bolt's going
Oh,
straight
sure.
at it.
All right.
Okay then.
Oh, come on. It's a fucking 2 on my dice. So it's 11.
Ouch. That does not hit this thing. Your bolt whizzes right past it, and it turns to look at the bolt as it crashes into the ground behind it. And it's curious and stirs and chases after it. Turning back to some structure in there. Other creatures begin to slowly climb down from the ceilings. You see another in there. And something far in the back, which is now missing a piece of itself. Did that happen? What the fuck? Why is it gone?
We don't see what you're seeing, so.
So we should levitate the dancing lights through to see what's going on.
Yeah. That's kind of what my plan is.
Okay. The door, it's not going to move past the door until you open the door, but I can move it past the door. There you go.
Not
That
gonna
doesn't
illuminate
change my vision at all.
apparently.
Wow! Okay, so it wants the door open. I can't make it open, so not
Damn.
until you break it. Well, I guess I could. It's only got a little bit. Here you go. Now it's open.
No, I didn't open. Try that again.
What if
With
I
the
just
door.
remove... What if I remove the door?
There.
There we go.
Yeah, it's not really much of a door, given it's not really obscuring a massive amount of vision anymore.
Nope.
Okay, you move the dancing lights into the room, and the creature, now intrigued again, begins moving back towards it. It makes this hideous sound as it does,
Oh,
crawling faster and chittering. It looks at the dancing lights, and these pinchers, just strange jointed features, appear out from the sides of its bodies, move through what appears to be like some sort of orifice specifically designed for the pincers, and something bloody just spills out of its body as it does. Its pincher opens up and it attempts to claw at the dancing lights, temporarily obscuring it, but light just flitters around it instead, and it looks at it with its 50 eyes reflecting the lights.
I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
nope. That is unnerving to a T.
Does
Ow.
anyone want to... If you could all go ahead and make me a stealth check, pretty please.
Pass without trace is going up. I
Thank you.
give no fucks.
Thank you.
This is not a good roll for me. Ugh.
Why do you think that went up? As an
Okay.
auto plus 10?
Oh, nope.
Okay.
Nope, that's a 7, not a 1. 7 plus 5 is 12, plus 10 for pass without trace is 17, 27? No,
22.
22. I'm stupid. I can't math. I play
33.
D&D and I can't math.
And then I need to do one for
Oh.
Ziffer.
Oh.
Oh.
The thing rolled a 20, that's all. It can see
Spectre.
us.
Oh.
Oh, I can see you.
They can see me,
Yeah,
because
I
I rolled a
can.
20 too. I haven't had a short rest.
Give me one moment, I gotta look over his thing again because I can't remember whether he's... Okay, yeah, no, it's just straight fucking dex for him.
Dex, yeah, Dex. Oh no.
Dirty 20 for the puppy.
Dirty 20. Noted.
Vex.
Dirty
What'd you
20
get?
plus 10?
Oh yeah, so it'd be 30 for him. Hey,
30.
yeah. Yep.
40.
Okay.
Chat, we can math. We can math real hard.
We can math.
All right. Well, you were all in an initiative once again. Don't need to re-roll it from where we last rolled it. I just added in this horrible creature, and we sorted it. And let me just say, I'm so sorry, Ambril. As you're looking through that hole, this thing, it's suddenly, its eyes are paying attention to the dancing lights, paying attention to the dancing lights. It's almost like a cobra snake charming instance as it sways back and forth with the dancing lights before suddenly it stops. And those eyes just, they squeak grotesquely as they all direct to you. And the thing's tentacles that it for a mouth flutter as it notices you through the hole in the door. Kaz, you're up first.
Well, there is most of a door in front of me, but I'm gonna have to deal with this thing. I'm gonna have to deal with this thing now, and I'm gonna have to get through the door to do it.
Oh, well, it does too.
Also, how big are the holes in the door, given that Emerald did fire like an entire volley of Eldritch Blast through it?
Well, the door is ready to crumble. It's got 4 HP.
You could probably just barrel through it, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
It's essentially
I'm gonna move up.
splinters.
I'm gonna move up and attack it to get rid of it. With a 24 to hit.
All right, you just kick the door and it just shoves into the room at the creature and it rears up. Just all of these little chittering sounds and squeals, and it almost seems excited about the prospect of fresh prey.
Not the biggest thing in here. Run up and I hit it.
Please, for the love of God, stun the goddamn thing.
Second attack. That is a 25 to hit.
25? 25 will hit.
That is going to be 14 points of lightning damage. And can it make a Constitution save for me, please?
Oh boy. All right. Hold on. Let me pull up a 14 points you said?
Mhm.
Okay. Let me make that a con save. Plonk.
Damn it!
So
it
that's
makes
going to
it.
be
okay.
9. Yeah.
He flurry of blows.
Just begin smashing like a
That's a 29.
that'll hit.
That's gonna be 9 points of lightning damage, and it needs to make me another con save.
Okay. Man, oh man.
Oh,
That's gonna fail.
that's a crit fail.
Damn. All right.
So it's
wanna-
now stunned. It's now stunned until the end of my next turn.
Give me one more. Give me one more basic attack on it.
Oh yeah, I do have one more attack, so. And this one's
Well,
an
not just
advantage.
Not just that. It's you get another attack on top of that because I think that nat ones are rewardable against enemies. So.
Free one? Sweet.
I'll give you a free one. Yeah, it sounds fun.
Natural 20.
Nice. Send it.
That's maximum damage for 22 points of lightning damage. And now I've got my last flurry of blows attack because I did spend a key for it. I have advantage. That's a 28.
28 hits.
That's 13 points of lightning damage.
Incredible.
So basically, what you see Kaz do is you see him basically sprint past Kurobe, swipe his hand through the door, and basically make it fall out of its hinges in 3, not clean, very melted pieces, and then just zip around this thing, punching it with lightning. Vanya, you're kind of reminded of the Elder Brain in this moment.
It's maybe
Yes,
making some
it
of
really
those
just
same
feels something that
slurping
should be-
noises.
Ugh.
Something that shouldn't feel fear has been made to feel fear, and I cannot English today apparently.
That's
Oh.
that's the end of my turn, but it can't move, it can't take actions. It can't take reactions
Noted.
either.
Great. So it can't do any of that on its turn, but you want to know what can happen on its turn?
Something else can come out
The
of the
many-
darkness.
Yeah, its babies can come down from the ceiling. How many were
Why?
there? I only rolled 2. I need 2 more.
No, you rolled 4.
I'm at 4? Yay.
Yeah, you're at
Okay.
4.
1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see if all of those went in. Nope, only 1.
Yep, 2 16s,
let's-
a 4, and a 1.
2 16s, 4. How do I add more creatures on?
You
To
should be
the thing.
able to right-click the turn order, or select a token and create a turn order.
Advanced. Yeah, let me add him.
I'm in the game as a player, so
Oh, there we go. I figured it out. Okay. Thank you. Bloop. Bloop. Okay, so first one is we have a. That's unfortunate. 4, 16.
Yeah, because they're coming in
One.
at the. Yeah, it's because they're coming in at the middle of a initiative pass.
Yes, indubitably. Okay. So they don't get an immediate turn, so we're just gonna pass over the 2 babies. And we're gonna go straight to Imbrel.
okay. Bonus action, still concentrating on hex. This thing is getting hexed.
Good to know.
And I'm gonna shoot 3 Eldritch Blasts.
You have advantage.
I have advantage. Ooh. Because it's
You do have advantage.
stunned.
Because it's stunned.
Blast number 1. Ooh, that's a nice number. That's a 19 plus 9. That's 28.
Nice. Okay, yeah.
For 7 force, 3 necrotic.
Gosh, it was so distracted with the light, now it's getting blasted by them.
Yep. Blast number 2.
Blasted by the light, blinded by the light.
24 to hit.
It's just fine.
Ew, that's an icky number. 6 force and 6 necrotic. That's
Well.
low ball on my D10. Third blast is 23 to hit.
23 hits.
And that is better. 12 force and 5 necrotic. It's like he's shooting these eldritch blasts with like gears and hair out of his sword, basically.
Goddamn. All right. So as this thing is just getting absolutely blasted, and just clambering and stunned, you see it stumble a bit as it's taken just so much like electricity and this eldritch power straight to the face of its many, many eyes. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
He just shouts, "Die!"
Its ego's hurt. Okay.
Emerald feels better.
Kurobe.
Let's see if I can help this thing die.
Well, you can run up in a
strange
second.
feeling that you certainly can help it die, yeah.
Yep.
Hey, all your attacks have advantage.
Here?
Boop. That works.
I burned a number of key making that happen.
That is a 26 to hit.
That hits just fine.
Does fire damp matter?
Let me check. I haven't looked at this thing's sheet in a hot second. No.
Okay. $23 damage for the first hit. 27 to hit for the second one.
Hits just fine.
So, 19 damage for the second. $28 damage for the, or 28 to hit for the third.
Very nice.
25 damage for the last hit.
God damn. Okay. This poor thing is almost wrecked. Once again, Kurobe, you enter into this and you're like, I know how to make this die. And sure enough, you take your flaming sword, you lop off, with one swipe, lop off one limb, with another swipe, lop off the other limb. That thing staggers and squeals and is frightened, terrified, screaming at its little babies, and it's still standing somehow. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
No, I think that's it.
All right. Next, it's one of these creatures. So, these little spawnlings begin to clutter on up towards you all, drawn in by the promise of food, by the, whether it be from yourselves or their mother's corpse. It doesn't really matter to these horrific little things. But they're equally as massive. So let's see. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And it's going to use a turn as well to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It is clambering all the way across the fields to you all. And it's not quite in view of you, so you can't really see it, but you can hear the skittering across the
Lovely.
floor. A couple of these creatures are still in the dark, and they just... All right, Vanya, your turn.
Mama's getting a couple arrows.
Advantage!
Yes, advantage, and then I get extra damage because aberrations.
Ooh,
Yes, you do.
favorite
21 to
enemy.
hit.
How do you want to kill this thing?
Go and look for its most vulnerable spot. Take aim. My brother said to die, so die already. Lets it fly.
Your arrow soars true through the sky and slams into the carapace of its head. It squeals before all of it just collapses all at once, and this horrible ichor just spills out of it across the floor. It doesn't do anything, doesn't harm anything, but God, does it smell heinous. Absolutely heinous. Like death.
Ugh.
Its body is big enough that it will remain on the field for the time being, because if you want to get over it, you gotta clamber over this thing. Is there anything else you'd like to do, Vanya?
I'm going to move up. And, oh, I can now see one of its babies. I'm going to take aim at that one because I still have an extra attack.
Go right ahead.
So it's getting an arrow. 19 to hit.
Okay. 19 certainly hits. These things are not as tough as Mama, conveniently enough.
13 points of damage.
All right.
Zephyr. Yeah, you can't get too close.
Not at the moment, at least.
But that'll be it for me.
Your arrow flies in through the dark, and you hear a squeal as it lands into something. You hear the crunch of it as its beady eyes just glow in the dark. Next is one of these creatures. If I can identify which one. Wait. It's the last one that went.
The one I hit.
Yep. I am so confused. Why is the same creature? Never mind. Hold on. I gotta
Hate
see
you.
something. It does hate me. All right. So this guy is number 1. I'm just gonna mark him. Okay, so that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boop. And 6. It is crawling across the field closer, and you see that it is ranging up, more so interested in this horrible scent that is in the air. It's the tentacles that are around its mouth and pincers and whatnot that make its mandibles just to flare up as if it's smelling the air, and it squiggles around. It makes these horrible little cackling noises and chittering before its beady eyes direct onto the closest of the group to it, which is Zephyr. That dog is very snackable sized.
Snack, snack.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, that is all the turn that it's going to take because it can't really get closer without risking itself at the moment. So, Kaz, top of the round.
It is me. And there's this thing, and it's still alive. If you don't mind, I'm gonna proceed to make it not.
One of the babies? Because Mama's dead.
Yeah, Mama is dead. She's just on the field
Oh.
because her body is big enough that you have to climb over her. So.
Okay. Right, it's dead.
If
It's
you want
just
Spectre, you can put an X through the token.
Probably should, shouldn't I?
Yeah.
Here, we'll draw an X.
Well, when you select the token, there's that circle, and you can select an indicator.
Oh, I can.
Yep.
Boop. There you go. Can you see that?
Yep.
Yes, I can. Danke,
It's dead.
Cool, then I'm just gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, punch.
Ka-chunk.
All right.
24.
That'll hit just fine.
That is going to be 9 points of lightning damage.
All right.
Second one.
We got death stench and ozone in the goddamn air right now.
That is
You do.
That is 28.
That definitely hits.
And that is 10 points of lightning damage.
Oh my god, why does...
Is this a...
Yes.
How
Alright.
damage is this thing looking? Just regular amounts of damage, or is it looking pretty bloody right now?
Not immediately bloodied. You're noticing as you're throwing these punches, its carapace is actually surprisingly thick. At least the creature itself has a lot of endurance, and you break through the carapace with one of these punches and it just cracks, almost like it is stone itself.
Oh, only stone? Okay, I'm gonna flurry of blows.
Of course you are.
What?
Pop, pop.
That is a 29,
It hits.
and that will be 12 points of lightning damage.
Good shit.
And now the last one. That is a natural 20.
Why can't I
Go ahead and roll damage. Because you do it when you're GMing.
No, I don't.
That is 50. That is 15 points of lightning damage. And can I get it to make me a Constitution saving throw, please?
Most certainly, sir. Most certainly.
Coffee, you've one-shot my dog.
And stunned. And that's my
It is stunned. Goddamn.
And I didn't do it on purpose.
I know. Purposefully one-shot 7.
My dice just hate Imbrel. It's fine. But my dice also hate my monk and Pathfinder, so
Fair.
I can't land
sure-
a hit
are you
worth
sure
of
the di-
shit.
Are you sure the dice just don't hate you as a player?
I don't know.
That's possible.
Oh my god.
Kaz, when you look at it, after your flurry of blows and just smashing at its carapace, you take out an eye, you take out one of the limbs at the joints, all sorts of shit, and you're seeing now that it's losing power, and when you stun it with that one blow to the joint, it just falls forward and sits there and chitters sadly at you.
My pity well is bottomed out.
All right. Next, we have some other creatures moving along. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. They are moving along. You hear skittering in the dark once again. 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Right there. And as you look into the dark, you see one of these creatures. One, it seems to be roaming closer to this horrible odor that just surrounds you, this noxiousness of the mother's blood. The other creatures are slowly skittering in the dark, and one crawls up a pillar, going back up towards the ceiling. Imbrel,
Mm,
it is back to your turn.
it is indeed. I am moving in. And again, firing 3 Eldritch Blasts. One at the one that Kaz just made stunned. Felix, I need you to quit.
Pretty baby.
He is a pretty baby, but he is in the way.
Kitty.
Well, it's a great thing I had an advantage, because that's an 18 and not a 1 on the dice. 27
18 sufficient. 18 was sufficient. If you get above an 18, I can guarantee you're definitely hitting these things.
Oh, bonus action, I'm moving my hex to the one I'm shooting.
Cool.
Fair.
All right. It is stunned and hex. Look at this. Absurd.
Yeah, strength checks are what it's set
Got it.
disadvantage on. Ooh, that's 14 force and 2 necrotic. Wait, actually,
Ooh.
am I agonizing blast? I'm sure I think pretty sure I am. Yes, I am.
Good shit.
Blast number 2. Felix,
Send it.
Stop pressing keys. That is dirty 20.
Definitely hits.
9 force, 3 necrotic. Blast number 3.
This thing ain't looking too good. Your blasts just keep firing off, and you see sparks flailing back with each burst, and the hairs and fibers of your eldritch powers keep just interweaving through it, dragging it further and further down onto the ground. Keep going. Sorry.
Nice thing about being a warlock.
Mm-hmm.
That's disgusting. That's a 12.
That one doesn't hit. It blasts right next to the ground, next to this creature.
That'll do it for my turn.
All right. It's not looking so good. It's not looking good at all. This thing is screaming and crying, and Kurobe.
Okay. I'm coming.
All right. If you crawl immediately over Mama, then it does count as rough terrain, so twice movement.
And I'm going to click to activate my boots. And I'm going to move directly to here.
Yeah.
How many times can you click the boots in a day?
You can use them for up to 10 minutes.
Yep, so you can click them on and off, but it's 10 minutes total usage.
At will.
So,
I believe it is a bonus. I believe it is a bonus action to click them together.
It is a bonus action. Which is why I haven't raged and stuff in the beginning.
Fair.
Some of the beginning things.
Hmm.
All right. So, first attack. Natural 20.
Why am I even trying? Okay, how do you kill this thing?
As I'm running by, I'm just going to like take a step and then swing and like probably like top it off. Take off the top
Cool.
and then head towards the next one.
Awesome. Yeah, go ahead. That is an easy step and step.
Number 2 is a 28 to hit.
That'll hit.
That's 24 damage.
Whew.
And then does a 19 hit?
19 does hit.
Okay. $21 damage.
Nice. Anything else, big strong man?
That will be my turn.
Okay. In one quick motion, once again, Kurobe steals your kill and proceeds to run around the room and start hacking up the other babies. The immediate first one that he sees.
Oh wait, I see. There's a third one. Never mind. Action surge. I thought there was only one left. No, I'm going.
No,
go,
there's a
I'm going-
couple.
Okay. Action surge.
All right, go ahead.
All right. That'll definitely hit. That's a 30.
Yeah.
Rule 30! You don't say!
Well, you roll a 19.
God.
We get it. You hit like a fleet of trucks. Jesus.
Not just one, a fleet of trucks.
Yep.
Stop. But
No.
no.
Kitty.
All right. It's 26 damage
I
for the first
feel
hit.
Excellent work. And how do you kill it with the second hit?
Probably just do a nice overhead swing and try to bisect it down the middle.
Kurobe runs off into the dark, and all you see is his flaming sword start striking and swiping and sweeping, and in a few short moments, whatever creature are in the darkness just are immediately slashed and burned. There is one more. You have 2 more attacks, I believe, with that action surge. Well, not one more. There's 2 more. One is ranging up towards the ceiling, and it's already up 15 feet on a pillar above the ground. You can see that the ceiling reaches up as high as 30 feet.
All right. Then this one. That's a 27 to hit.
Are you jumping to get up to it? Because it's 15 feet off the ground.
Oh.
Yeah, you better get a reach of 5 feet. So.
Mhm.
Yep.
Can I try to run up the wall and grab it? Like run and jump and...
Okay, yes. I'm trying to figure out how to run that. I'll consider it movement if you can succeed the athletics check, which is effectively just like DC 15, I'm going to say, to run up the wall like that since you're not a monk.
Okay, I pass.
Okay. And
I have a plus 15.
okay. Well, Sure. And then you are free to do an attack. Your attacks as were.
Yeah, I'm going to use my last attack instead of swinging at it. I'm going to go ahead and grapple the thing and try to basically Zangief this thing into the ground and bring it back down for everybody else.
All right. Are you able to pull things down that are of a size larger than you? I believe so, right?
It's disadvantage, but yes, you can grapple.
Disadvantage. Cool. Go ahead and roll a strength check, and I will roll an opposing for funsies.
It is athletics for Ruby, and either athletics or acrobatics for this thing.
We're just going to go strength because it doesn't really have that, and that sucked. So
33.
All right. You jump up, you grab it, hooking on to its arms, and just as you come down with gravity, you just yank it as hard as you can with your full body, and it squeals and falls to the ground. We're going to shift it to represent that. As it just slams onto the ground on its back, it squeals and flinches and curls into itself like a shrimp before it wrangles itself, is beginning to wrangle itself back onto its proper position. That one is dead in the initiative order.
For the moment.
Yes, we'll go with that.
Okay, fantastic. Vanya is moving right here. And it's gonna get a couple arrows.
Ranged at prone with
Good
prone is at disadvantage.
Yep.
That is.
But if you get into melee, it's advantage.
I'm not gonna be able to get into melee before this thing dies because you're right next to it.
I'm sorry.
I will take the disadvantage. Uh, 16 to hit.
16 hits perfectly. You found its AC. Congrats.
Yay. 15 points of damage from that single arrow. That was max.
Damn.
That's more than I could do in a punch.
Arrow number 2. 19.
God, the moment I get D10s, it's gonna be too fucking soon.
19 will hit.
Soon,
8
guys.
points of damage.
Woo.
Let's see here. Need to see. The Zephyr is gonna move. Oh, good. He can get right up to here. And that's gonna be a bite from the puppy.
Bark, bark.
Woof, woof. He speaks Draconic.
Yeah, he does.
I know, but we like the wolf. I think Zephyr also has advantage because this thing is still prone.
Yeah. Yes, this thing is prone, so Zephyr definitely has advantage.
Yep. 26 to hit.
That hits just fine.
He's got a +8. So. 9 points piercing. And 6 points acid.
All right, now Zephyr crunches his jaws into it, and the creature lets out a cry. Zephyr seems almost intrigued, enthused. It's live prey, and he just starts like yanking his head around like you do when you're playing tug of war with a pit bull or something.
Yep. And that'll be it for me.
Okay. Now it is this thing's turn. It is going to unprone itself with the movement, so it can pull itself back together. And it is going to look at Kurobe, and it is going to try and make a couple attacks. My buddy, my pal.
I'm sure it does.
So it's going to make a 2 pincer attacks. And it's going to try and grapple you in the process. Can you roll me an escape DC? I'm trying to think. What is an
not
escape
until his
DC?
turn. Not until his turn.
Oh.
He's basically grappled until it's his turn, and then he gets to make the either the athletics or acrobatics check against the escape DC. His choice of what check he uses.
That's
Well, okay,
crazy.
so we're basically grappling each other.
Yeah,
But-
basically it's great. He's grappled until such time as it's his turn, because he has a plus 6 to athletics. So
You're in this.
But it also
Oh,
it only rolled a 10 on its attack, so it didn't land.
yes, it's only if it hits. So does
that
the 10 hit?
probably doesn't hit. Yeah,
Nope.
That doesn't hit
I imagine
either.
it also doesn't hit. Damn. Thanks, roll 20. I can't land a hit. That's okay.
You understand how I feel.
Well, for now, but I have tougher things. Jeez.
Jeez.
These are just mooks.
Look at me. I am the grappler now.
Maybe the Chul is a little scared. Maybe it has never had to have a bad day in its life, and right now it's having the worst day of its life.
How did this
And
tiny
it's like-
thing pick me up and slam me?
It didn't pick you up and slam you. You grabbed it
No,
from the
it
air
said-
and slammed.
No, that's what I said. How did this tiny thing pick me up and slam me? That's what
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
thinking.
That's what it's
Oh.
saying.
Okay, yeah, accurate. Cause
You see,
It's your turn.
you said that it's having the worst day of its life. It's having
So
the
far.
last day of its life.
are you going to kill,
5,
steal
10,
from Kurobe?
15, 20, 25, and this is literally going to include like maybe a 10-foot run up and leap the wall to kick this thing directly into the floor.
If you
Send it.
move up one more, you get advantage.
I have the movement.
You got advantage. Congratulations, flanking.
Yeah, it's a good thing it did too, because guess what? I just fucking rolled
Natural 20?
on the advantage.
Oh my god.
Ninja kick the
I did-
damn abomination.
That's gonna be 19 points of lightning damage.
God.
Is it dead?
Not yet.
Then, fuck it, here comes the second one. Oh no.
Again?
I'm floating this dice after this game. I need to fucking float test this time. Again.
All right. I'm fine with this.
The roll was piddly, that's 9 points of damage. I rolled a 2 and a 1 on 2d8.
Your first kick is landed square with your shin, sending this thing's head flying back. You just basically bounce off of the floor then and just kick its back leg out from underneath it, and it's barely a hit. It just like shuffles it a little bit, almost a little rudely.
Oh no. This is so much worse than that. It's not a kick with the shin. This is like an overhead heel drop directly into the top of it. For the
Noted.
first attack. The second attack, he kind of bounces off and tries to do another one, and it hits, but it's really a glancing blow. I'm gonna bonus action martial arts for a single third hit.
Go for it.
With advantage because flunking. That's only a 22.
That'll hit still.
And that is 14 points of lightning damage.
God damn. This poor thing is squealing. It's like you see like this noxious blood that comes from them just spilling out of its carapace in all sorts of areas. It's cracked all over. It's like twitching and convulsing and barely keeping itself afloat. The
That is
parentage
my turn because I'm not going
Noted.
to. I'm not gonna spend a key.
Noted. Okay. The other one, there's still one more that is going to try and make its way up. Still, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And it's crawling up right towards Mama still, after that beautiful noxious blood, and the moment it rounds the pillar, its sights set on you, Vanya. But that is all it can do for the moment. This one that is barely managing to survive is going to try and do something that isn't just using its tentacles or using its pincers. Its tentacles rear up and effectively just string out, lashing at you, Kurobe. Oh, wait, it can't do that, actually. It's not allowed to unless it's grappling something. So never mind. It is, in fact, going to continue to use its pincers.
That's 24.
Yes, one is a 24.
It unfortunately doesn't get to use its tentacles at all because that only triggers when the burst multi-attack. When multi-attack is first triggered, it checks.
The spawnling is grappling a creature. The Chul can also use its tentacles once.
Yeah, but that gets checked as soon as it starts the attack sequence by triggering multi-attack. So it's like, it makes 2 attacks. If it's grappling someone, it can also use tentacles.
I'll have
Okay.
to do it next turn.
Yeah, next turn.
Not that it's going to have one. So you do take 13 damage. And you are currently grappled.
Okay.
If your AC is 24. Or less than 24.
It is, in fact, less than 24.
Wow. I finally got a hit off.
Now you know what coffee feels like.
Yeah. All right. Imbril, you're back at top.
Okay.
Do you want to kill Steel?
Yeah,
Are you going to protect your sister?
I'm gonna... Yeah. Yeah, he is gonna run up next to Vanya.
All right. Some bonus action. You want to move your hex?
Yes, it's going on that one.
I'm so glad I reminded you.
Yes. So I'm still concentrating on Hex because 4th level spell slot, I get it for 4 hours.
Yes, you do.
Pew pew pew. Oh, bullshit! That was a natural 20, but it rolled to a 2.
Oh.
Son of a bitch. So that means that's an 11 to hit.
That does not hit, unfortunately.
Number 2. 18 to hit?
18 definitely hits.
Ooh, let's go. Ooh, that's nice. 13 force damage, 2 necrotic. Blast number 3. That's a natural 1.
Coffee.
However, with my second blast, since it did hit, I'm using an invocation of mine, which is
Oh.
Grasp of Hadar. Once on each of your
Oh, you're
turns, when
moving
you
it.
hit a creature, you can, with your Eldritch Blast, you can move that creature in a straight line 10 feet closer to you.
Okay. Boop. I think it would have been right here, but yeah, close enough.
Get over here.
Yeah, it's 10 foot. It's 10 feet per hit too. It's nasty.
Yep. Well, once per turn, yeah.
One per turn, yeah.
Once on each of your turns.
Cheese grinder.
Yep.
The fibers split off from your Eldritch Blast, wrap around this thing, and begin yanking it by its claws and appendages closer and closer to you, and it squeals in confusion.
Yep. That is all of my actions.
Very nice. A good chunk of health. Kurobe. Who am I kidding? If you land this hit, you can just take it out.
Okay. I rolled 2 2s, so that's... No, not on that hit.
What? Are you
That-
kidding?
No, I rolled... with advantage, I rolled 2 2s.
That's crazy. Right after I said that, too. That's crazy.
Uh-huh. Now I rolled a
What hit?
16 and a 17, so that's in the 20s.
All right, that hits. You're good.
Okay. It dies.
It definitely dies. You don't really do damage less than 20. So, all right, you would still have one more attack if you can get to this thing.
I'll go and I'll set up for advantage. Last attack.
Ho
28.
28 hits.
What? Get off my keyboard.
19 damage.
God, your flame sword illuminates the area as you just fly from one enemy to another. Each of these strange creatures are unable to really have any defenses against you, honestly. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That one's dead. Vanya!
Stop.
Switching over to my swords because this thing was too close.
Pokey, 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 pokey.
I brought it closer.
Yeah. That is a nat 20
God
for the
damn.
first one. And Zephyr is going to use his reaction to give me an infused strike on this.
As he
Let's
should.
see here. 17 points of slashing. 6 points of acid.
God damn. Oh, was Zephyr next to it? Can he infuse from afar?
Oh, actually no, never mind. He can't. I forgot. That's I think that's within 30.
Within 30 feet, probably.
Yeah, it's within 30 feet.
And you're further
Let's
than that.
barely. Just barely.
All right, so probably not 6 acid damage then.
No. That's okay. I've got another sword strike I can do. That is a 18 to hit.
18 will definitely hit.
10 points of damage.
Very nice.
Now,
You just-
Zephyr is going to move up. And bonus action to command him for a bite.
Oh. He can move. Yeah, he can move that far. Okay.
40. Yeah. Let's see here. 27.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll hit. 9 points piercing. 6 points acid for that one. He made
God.
up for it.
He did. Good boy. He's all proud of himself, and he just flies on up, tears into this thing, and begins dragging one of its legs away. Like a dog who just found the best stick in the world. That one's dead. Hey, Kaz. You're on stack.
Yay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Punch it.
Punch it.
That'll be a 23.
23. Will
For
hit.
11 points of lightning damage.
Good shit, good shit. If you get the next hit, you get to kill it.
Second attack is a 27.
You kill it. How do you kill it?
So, you see Kaz launches himself, literally launches himself from the other side of the room. Knocking this thing up, like maybe 5 feet into the air, with an uppercut cloaked in lightning. And then, as it's coming back down, he's just gonna kick it into the wall. Squishing it, but A, squishing it like a bug, and B, cracking the wall behind it. Like, it's a pretty brutal finisher, all things told.
All of you hear a very pronounced splat as the noxious blood just covers the wall, goes all the way up to the ceiling. And the torso of this thing falls flat and crumbles before you, with all of you surrounding it. And the room is just this horrible scent of rotten egg and decay and all sorts of just terribleness. It's to the point that your like hair is raising. If you have hair. Let's be inclusive here.
Let's just look around at what we've got here.
I agree. Before you go ahead and look around, though, let's go ahead and take a quick break, and we will be back.
It is actually very close to us having to end the stream anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's a good point to go ahead and end it then. Well, heck. I'm so happy we had a full team this time.
I'm glad I got to fucking beer for a change.
Right?
God,
Yeah, are you new? What's your name again?
I don't know.
A little known someone called lethality complex.
I'm ever elusive, ever ephemeral, for some fucking reason.
We don't have to end just yet, but if you did want to have a little bit of exploring of this particular room, otherwise, that's. Otherwise, after that, we'll call it there.
All right, we are good to go ahead and do that then. Yeah, about like 15 minutes. Yeah, we'll do that then.
Yeah. You get a little bit more of exploration and banter. Yeah, because there hasn't been many lines this
Nope.
No.
this session, and we need to fill our quota of being comedians, or or the powers that be will come to our houses and break our legs.
Says the actual funny man.
Yeah.
You think that's me?
Yeah.
Trish. See, you're calling me the comedian. You're saying shit like that.
All right, well, we'll just go back and to this sort of order. Imbril, I'm going to go ahead and give it stage to you and Kurobe a little bit here as you look out into the dark. You probably don't have as seeing eyes as are given other Elfania. But you do see that into the darkness, with the dancing lights, they seem to flutter and wisp about over what appears to be some sort of skeleton. At least that's what it looks like. This aged skeleton. There's cobwebs all across it, and it's
I'll go look
very
at it.
large. Yeah, okay.
Yep, I'll go with him.
Looking at it, it doesn't appear to be anything that you immediately recognize. It's not like the other skeleton you saw before in the city. Not seemingly draconic, but you know, you've probably not seen a large variety of dragons at this point. Perhaps maybe this was something that was kept as a pet or an attraction within the building, within this tower, but well, whatever it was served as food for those horrible creatures. They had been gnawing on the bones. You can see the remains have evidence of being just slowly dissolved away and chittered across. Perhaps those things would roam outside of the tower and drag prey inside. Looking up above you, you can't see any obvious entry points. But the front doors to the tower were basically busted open, so who knows? But further in the back, there is something strange beyond the skeleton.
Okay, I'll go look.
Vanya, you with your elf eyes certainly see it, and don't mind the fact that, out of curiosity, is the whole huge chunk of it just missing?
Yes.
Ignore that. I don't know why a huge chunk of it is missing. I can't explain it to you. But what you should see there is
I see red, like. Oh, there's like a big square. Now I see the big square that is just not there.
That's, there was something there. I don't know what Roll20 did.
Is
I
it
don't know
on
what
the
happened.
GM layer?
It's not. I don't know what happened to it. It just vanished.
Boo.
This is why
Yeah.
we can't have nice things.
Yeah, it's exactly why. You can. What you see though, or what you should see, is that there's just this flesh that is growing all around it, and that is very similar to the root system, but this is more raw. It's the best way to put it. It's when the roots. It reminds you of when the roots were growing. All of these fleshy pustules and bits and pieces, almost like intestines being squeezed out from the bark. It looks like that, but now all of this is like sinewy and fresh and beating. Dun, 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 dun.
I poke it.
It
The sword.
twitches to your poke. You know when you like brush your finger across a cat's spine and the whole spine, they like move their whole spine up and flinch to that? Very much like that.
That should. I don't know what to make of that.
Imbrol, there's a strange part in the deep, deep dark of your mind that says, don't touch it. Don't touch her like that.
Just to me, as far as I know.
Mm-hmm. The same echoing in your head that you've been hearing all throughout this place.
Don't touch it, Kurobe.
about to maybe try to hack off a piece and see if there's anything behind it, but
No, don't do that. Don't do that. Whatever it is, it doesn't want to be touched.
it is creepy floor flesh. How does it want anything?
Yes, and don't touch her.
Who's? Oh, we're back to the. Who's her?
That's all it said, is don't touch her that way. And I imagine that's even more the case for taking your sword and lopping off a piece. So just don't. Just leave it be.
Do I see anything of interest around with it, or like notice anything?
You do see that the way it seems to postulate out of the walls, the way it just squeezes through it, is almost like something bursting out of, like when you outgrow clothes, essentially.
Bursting
It
at the seams, basically.
Yeah, the walls and tiles that have more or less stayed mostly intact around this place, and around this thing specifically, are breaking apart, shattered, decimated as the veins intertwine themselves and weave themselves through the building. It appears in different forms. There are sinewy parts to it, of course, but notably also very I guess the best way to put it is just like gross sticky bits. It's almost it's like a cancer. Like, you're not really sure what to make of it, but everything about it is both familiar and incorrect. Something is constantly trying to grow here, but doesn't know how or what.
I am gonna get closer to it.
West. Yeah. As Emerald kind of moves up, and Kaz has been kind of listening to this in the background. Does this look familiar in the way of, like, the flesh trees of Uct?
Oh, yes. Almost fucking identical. Except the difference is there's no faces in it. There's just parts, pieces. Disturbingly, when you investigate further into one of these large, squishy masses of the flesh, pink and veiny across the walls and covered in some sort of mucus, you notice that there is an eyeball without lids, and cataracts sprinkled across it, bones trying to grow out from the flesh, half form, half shape, move blood.
Emerald's just kind of gonna hover his hand kind of near a bit of the flesh, and with his awakened mind is going to telepathically ask it, "Who are you?"
What you get in response is your voice exactly, Emerald. What are you? What are me? You? Me. And then, rather than a voice Rather than a term, your mind fills the darkness, vision brought to you. The fibers of black hair shift and move like an ocean in your vision. That darkness was never, never just darkness, but an embrace. And a new response comes to you. I am you.
You're a separate being. You can't be me.
Then, in a cacophony of voices, a familiar response is given. Come home. Come home.
He almost seems to lean into it almost a little too much before catching himself.
Kurobe will kind of reach his hand out like, Emperor.
It's just another one of those things. We'll just leave it. It can't do anything like this, not in this form.
I wonder if we can do something about it and get it to stop talking.
Why?
Well, because Vanya cares about you and I care about Vanya, and that's a whole thing. Kaz,
Because if it keeps speaking in your head and you go absolutely crazy, I don't want to have to put you down.
no, I was thinking this thing looks like the tree. Can you like stick it with your sword and do what you did last time?
No, just leave it.
Why? And no, saying that it doesn't want to be touched isn't a good enough reason. There's no justification for that. Like, just saying the voices in my head told me so isn't good enough, I'm sorry.
I understand that sounds crazy.
No, it is crazy. The thing is that we live in a world of crazy, so I'm willing to let it slide.
Yes, the fact that I can
It's not
actually
the
speak to things telepathically, almost at a whim, is crazy.
Actually, no, that's not that crazy. It's more the fact that you the entire Eldritch flavoring of it all. That's more the crazy bit.
I don't know. What do you guys think? I think we should stab it with those swords and see if we can dry this thing up. Get it to stop talking.
I think that's a bad. I think that's kind of a bad idea.
This is supposed to be the epicenter of everything.
I imagine, Cause, you're starting to hear your sword start to say otherwise.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna little education for you guys. These, in the state that they're in right now, not a great idea to feed them more souls. When I stabbed that tree, it drank every gnome that tree had ever captured. Thousands of them. Literal thousands.
Oh, come on, Kaz. What's a few more?
He just kind of slow tones to that. It's like, No. I'm not doing it. We do need to deal with this thing somehow, though, because we can't let this influence sit. Thing is, I know a thing or two about the thing that fell from the stars.
So do I.
Yeah, I bet it's probably the thing that's speaking. One of the things, or part of it, is one of the things that's speaking inside your head. It's what they implanted you with.
Yes. Yes, I understand that. And I understand that it's also the thing that made Caleb go out of his mind a little bit, and I'm resisting with all of my being. But it is telling me to come home.
A little bit. A little bit.
A little
That
bit.
man was not a little bit. He was like over the moon beyond the pale, dancing in the face of all gods knows what levels of fucking crazy. Saw that man. The fuck that man. I didn't want to.
And I will ask that you respect him in death.
Look, we're going to have to do something about this.
We do not have to. We just leave it. We go back to looking for Arya, because that's why we're here.
If it keeps doing stuff, we're going to have to deal with it. We're
How?
going to have to accept that.
It is one pile of flesh in the midst of a massive crater. What harm is it doing to anyone right now? None, except for speaking to me. And really, that is all it is doing right now, aside from just existing. So, we leave it. Down here, it's likely to starve anyway.
Well, I mean, to be
Hasn't
fair,
really done that in the last 1,000. How long has Arya been, like, you guys, like... You know, I can't really count that high, but I'm pretty sure it's a really fucking big number.
A couple thousand, I think.
yes, a couple of millennia. That being said, the tree in Uct hadn't been doing anything for the 100 years since the calamity was removed.
I say we leave it for now. For now.
Look,
I mean,
Maybe if it decides to do anything, by that time we'll have figured something out for it.
and just look at it this way, Embro. If we do have to do something, consider it practice for the first night you spend with the Lyra. Just let it happen.
Cars actually, that's just out of character. In character, Cars literally bursts into laughter. And he turns on his heels.
Then he's just going to clap him on the back.
He's like, for what it's worth, that tree of Uct was just sitting there doing nothing as well, and look what happened.
Let's go
I'm
find...
wrong.
It is a problem for another day.
Yeah, you could say that.
And Imbral's gonna start walking back towards the entrance of the room.
Let's go find the pretty one.
There's
Please,
more.
go find Arya.
There's more doors.
There are indeed plenty more doors. What were you gonna say?
She's just going to fall right in line with her brother. That's it.
All right.
Kaz is gonna fall in line with Vanya, but
I'll
like
be right next to
have
Kaz.
Vanya between, but like Vanya between Imbrel and Kaz.
Noted.
I guess I'll be bringing up the rear.
All right. With that said, everyone, I do believe it is of midnight time for you, Coffee.
Yes, it is.
Yep.
Yes, it
I think we
is.
get to call it that.
Yep.
Yeah.
So thanks everybody for,
Thank you.
playing and DMing. Thanks for being in
Hell-
the show.
Hell yeah, dude. You've been saying for the last couple weeks that it's like, oh yeah, we're almost done with this place. We got like 1 or 2 more sessions more. If you explore the whole dungeon, no, it's going to be more than that. By the way, 3 floors of a dungeon is a lot of dungeon.
It is.
Yeah.
3 floors of dungeon. If they're large floors, is quite a bit of dungeon.
And
It is
not to
indeed.
mention that there's 3 whores on the floor, so.
Yeah, 3 halls on the floors of the 3 floors of the dungeon.
Mhm.
But you all did fucking
High
awesome.
feelings.
That was really fucking cool. I haven't ran a dungeon in so long that this was very enjoyable for me. So I'm very happy that you all showed up, and it was a lot of fun for me. I hope you all had fun. Where do you stand on it? Having a
It was
classic.
terrible.
Yeah,
I definitely didn't enjoy kicking the shit out of things all night. I hated rolling dice. It was bullshit getting all the kills. 0 out of 10.
Cause getting all the kills? Question mark.
Kaz getting all the kills.
Mhm.
God. I feel like we need like a counter between Kaz and Kurobe, and whoever gets the higher kills for the night, or steals. It's like a kill steal counter, and whoever gets
Kill
the more
secure.
kills,
Yeah,
whoever
kill-
gets the
yeah.
more kill steals can go ahead and take an extra experience. I feel like that would be.
Well, that
Just
would depend
one.
on how many
500,
combats
you-
we have after this,
You
That's
take the
true.
500 of you take the 500 on the left, and I'll take the 500 on the right. Fuck you! I'm taking 501. That's the spirit.
That is actually a conversation we could possibly have.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
Good shit. Good shit.
But
But yeah.
dish out some experience, DM.
Yes, everyone, congratulations for killing monsters. You killed quite a few monsters, so I'm okay with giving a whole 10 experience for this one. Good job. You've almost cleared out the entirety of the floor, so congrats.
Nice.
And then for finding stuff and things, specifically just rooms with fancy stuff, and kind of just exploring and engaging in the environment. I'll go ahead and give another 3 experience for that, just because it's fun. It's nice.
Nice.
And also asking weird questions like, hey, can we just have dancing lights and a torch we can use for that? And that's also really fun for me to just give you the option to play with shit like that. So, thank you.
So, how many base? I kind of missed the first one.
13 total.
10 and 3.
Okay, thank
Yep.
you. I was setting up a poll.
Whee! Yep. So that brings us to our voting, my friends. How do you feel? Let's go with best scene of the night.
Well, we kind of had a battle.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah, fuck it.
Uh,
can just all take-
Actually.
What?
Oh.
Oh. Okay. What?
Yeah.
It me?
The voices in my head said to leave it alone. Well, that's not a good enough excuse. I don't care. That was basically you. Basically Imbrel.
I mean,
You know what? As much as I want to vote for Big Brother. I'm gonna put my own hat in there for. I realize I'm surrounded. I'm not gonna move at the start.
Are we on best scene or best line?
Best
Back
scene.
scene.
Scene, yeah. Well,
I think it's
Any other-
either between Kaz or Emerald for. I think that was the best scene between them. Basically talking it over. One person's talking to the fleshy mask, and the other's talking to his sword.
the powers that be.
Mhm.
Yeah, what's a few more solves? It'll work the same way as it did last time, right? No, shut the fuck up.
I did enjoy that. That was kind of the juxtaposition. Like, the voices in my head are telling me. The voices in my sword are also telling me, but don't. God, that's silly. All right,
Sometimes
so
life is strange.
as far as I heard, we got one vote for Cause, one vote for Vanya, two
One
votes for
Emerald.
Yeah, well, 2 votes for Imbrel, I think, by technicality.
Yeah. That
Yeah,
means Emerald
I
gets it.
couldn't decide between either one of them because that whole thing was good for both of them.
All right, Imbrel. Sounds like you got that scene.
Well, I guess I'll take it.
That's right, bitch, you take it.
You don't tell me what to do.
That's a stream for a very different website. A very different platform.
Yep.
But we have best line, right?
Best
Yes.
line and one other one. Yep. It's been a while. I
Best
haven't
line
DM'd
and
this
plot
game.
mover.
Yep.
Plot
Mhm.
mover. Plot mover and best line.
Yeah. So, you want to do best line first or plot mover first?
Best line.
I'm going to throw
I'm gonna
my
go-
hat in.
Yeah, go ahead.
Look, just consider this practice for the first night you spend with
Alira.
Alira. Just let it happen.
But yeah.
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 Yeah. Emerald gets that one too.
Oh,
Oh, sorry,
that was
Kurobe
me.
gets that one, rather. Kurobe gets that one, rather. Don't mind me, I haven't slept.
fair. Same. I'll give it to Kurobe. Plot
Oh.
mover.
Hmm.
Are we doing it by who went through the most rooms? Who did the most damage? What's our metric for plot mover tonight?
Whatever the fuck
Kill
you want it
steals.
to be.
Kill steals? Who got the most killing blows?
Cause.
That would be Kurobe.
Oh, was it me? Oh shit.
Emerald
Yeah.
gets audience vote.
Yeah, I got one.
Oh, I thought they were joking because you got him. I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, no. I got
just-
one. One kill. I was doing like basically like the grunt work, and then you were finishing them off.
How
To
proper.
be fair, I was doing
How-
like 60 damage a turn.
How modest. How
52.
demure. I was only doing 16 damage a turn. I wasn't
No.
counting.
Yeah, like
I-
60 to 70 damage at DPR.
Look,
Yeah, damage per round, which is about
I
right.
just
It's
run
about
around
right
and
for
hit things with
Hydra.
a sword, guys. Come on. I don't pay attention. I just have fun.
I'm gonna give it to Kaz.
Oh.
Wouldn't have been able to take down Big Mama if he hadn't stunned it.
It's true.
Eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, and aside from him killing all the stealing all the kills, I cannot English. Please. You were doing a lot of the damage on those to help take those out. So
I'm happy with my 1 point. I'll give it to Oz. Spread the love. Considering his bitch ass doesn't ever show up. Work.
And let's face it,
He needs to
way
catch
ahead
up.
of y'all.
He needs all the help he can get.
Sir, all y'all need to catch up.
Okay, I'll take it. I'm at 97 out of 120.
Yes. Wait, you're
Yeah.
still only
almost-
11?
Yes.
Damn.
He hasn't been here for that long.
Damn.
Yes, because life keeps bending me over and finding me in the Alps.
Well,
96 out of 150.
See? Look.
That's why y'all need to catch up.
I don't like. I haven't missed. Like I missed a good chunk, but I haven't missed much, and I'm still almost 2 levels behind Vanya.
Yeah.
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 Y'all let me get away with shit. That's all that is.
To be fair, I think I may have also miscalculated on some starting levels for some of you guys. So.
I mean, to be fair, I actually started ahead.
You did.
Because basically you were like when Derek and I dropped in, you were like you could either start at level 9 or level 10. I started at level 10.
Yeah.
I started behind people, like by a level or so, because people were already leveling up when I started, and they were
Yeah.
already ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
But even though I started a level ahead,
Vanya being close to 15 does mean that she's gonna cap out at 20 faster. So.
Mhm.
Yeah.
to be fair, at this pace, depending on how much we've got left of the game, I may not cap out at 20 at all.
Yeah. Right.
And I would like to reach level 20 with a character.
I will tell you this, as the primary DM for this game, I do aim for you all to be level 20 at the final fight. So whether
Yeah, I'm
we
just gonna need-
actually have the experience to get there or not, or enough story to get there or not,
Well,
we're gonna do that.
Okay, so it's like
What
I will at least
I
be
have-
there for the final boss.
yeah. What if like since like the it was working really good for in the beginning, but since we're in the high end, like the amount of experience we need to take, what if you switched over to some kind of a milestone for like the higher levels?
15
Well-
to go to 15 to 20.
Yeah, just depending, because like I do like giving you guys experience as
Yeah.
a GM, because that feels like you have a say in how each of you with the role play prompts, how each of you progresses, but also
Yeah.
that progression isn't
Yeah.
necessarily the same for everyone. So it's a little bit of a reward system in that, you know, it feels good to get experience at the end of a session, right?
Oh yeah, no.
Or maybe a way to ramp it up a little bit, just because like
I would
because
say
it gets
certain-
exponential each level we get up that we got to go through again. Like
Yeah, it's
and
not
just-
that's
it's not a
intentional.
linear relationship.
'Cause
Okay,
It's not a
and,
linear
like,
relationship.
I didn't know how much you had left because it could take another couple years for us to get to 20.
Yeah. And that's expected. I expect that.
Okay.
Because
All right. I
like-
didn't know how long you wanted to run this because I'm down
The-
for whatever. So.
I
Yeah, so
expect
the-
to run
the
this game
way-
another couple years. Yes.
the way that XP, like when you're looking at vanilla 5th edition, the way that XP normally goes is that your 1 to like 5 is quick,
Super quick.
really quick.
Yeah.
Then like 5 to 9 is like a grind. It really slows down. And then once you get past level 9 to about level 12, it kind of shoots up again a little bit quickly. And then once you go from like level 12 all the way to level 20, it kind of like flattens out and you kind of cruise down the
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's where
cruise down the hill.
and that's using the standard experience method, where essentially just killing monsters is how you gain experience. And
Or
Yeah,
even
you can
avoiding
get it-
them.
I mean
you
that's,
can get experience in other ways, but it's
But that's-
the only thing that is explicitly stated with
explicitly
experience is
stated,
monsters.
yes.
Yeah.
the most
Yeah.
explicitly stated is the killing of the monsters.
Yeah,
Now,
there-
we
there is-
run
there
a
is a
very different
UA.
game than that, obviously.
Yeah, there is a UA, there was a UA supplement back in like 2018, 2019 that was like, hey, if you want to give like a challenge rating to social or exploration encounters,
Mm-hmm.
where it's more skill challenges and stuff like that, here's how you do it.
Here's how you can do it. Yeah.
Um,
If you want to do it by a table, yeah.
Yeah, it was like basically figure out what like the maximum dice pools that you're dealing with, maximum DCs or dice pools,
Yeah.
dice like dice bonus you're dealing with,
Mm-hmm.
depending on what kind of skill thing it is. If you're just rolling against DCs and you base it off the DCs, if you're rolling in contests, then you base it off who you're rolling off in contests against,
Right.
and then you assign XP. You assign XP that way.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean that's one of the big failings of 5th edition is that they only really stat out stuff for monsters, which worked in earlier editions because earlier editions you weren't incentivized to
do the role.
like especially in like 2nd edition, right? 2nd edition is literally a dungeon crawl simulator.
Yeah.
You go in, you kill the monsters, and that's what makes you level up. Because once you reach level 10 in that system, you're not really going on adventures anymore. You're managing a stronghold, and you have like followers who basically were like you back at level 1 and 2, going out and doing adventures for you.
Yeah, exactly. And so, with this game running a little bit different, and the experience system that we have here is a little bit arbitrary because I'm the DM primarily.
Well, you know what'll probably relieve the exponential issue a little bit. Just ramp up the amount of XP. Once like people hit like say level 15, right? You just ramp up the the amount of XP you're giving to like 1.5 or 2 times.
Yeah, and I've given that some thought too.
You'll flatten.
Or what about making the number you have to reach static?
Well, it is kind of static. Well, kind of. It increases. Obviously, just increases by 10 every time.
Yeah.
Every time you reach it, it increases
every
by
level,
10. Which
obviously starting.
yeah, that's not the bad thing. Like the goals themselves aren't the limiting factor. It's more the rate at which you gain.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. This is we could. This is behind the screen. We could discuss this later. Hey, let's get shout outs. Is there anyone who wants to do shout outs for themselves, their work, anything like that?
I mean,
Yay, name.
You know what?
You,
sure.
Coffee. Yeah, go ahead.
I'll go ahead and say something.
Oh,
I don't
Lord.
stream anymore. I used to, but I don't anymore. However, I do kind of filter around in certain spaces, such as I've been playing Inspector's VTM games a bunch. I obviously am here when I'm able to be here,
please.
and I will be joining I'll be joining a Cyberpunk game somewhat soon on a certain Hero Zones channel.
Yes.
Once that finally gets started. And I guess finally, but certainly not least, I may have some things in the pipeline that I would like to do that may perhaps get released to a more public audience at some point. When that might be, I don't know. Well, it'll depend on when I'm able to find time. Even if I have to pick a day and just go, this is a day where I do like work and then do like
the thing.
a game after work in like the morning for people, like early morning going into like early afternoon US time.
Yeah.
You heard it here first, folks. Lethality has pipe dreams.
Yeah,
True.
I do have pipe dreams. I have a lot of pipe dreams. I still have a mage game. I still have a mage game I want to run. I want to run Shadowrun. I want to run VTM again at some point. I want to run D&D again at some point.
All that to
I have
say, this
lots
man
of
is
pipe dreams.
jonesing for his tabletop fix.
Mhm.
Yes!
Yes.
Yes! Oh my god, yes!
Well,
I'm not gonna say any more than that. I'm gonna hand it over to someone else before I start
Yep.
ranting live on stream.
Yep, no problem. Well, thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll be back with more Rebirth next week with Spectre. Hopefully, got some more stuff for us to explore. And in the meantime, we're gonna go and raid Maddie because he is playing some Phasmophobia with some friends. And so we're gonna go raid him out and see what he's up to, chasing some ghosts. Till then, until next week.
Oh, who got vote?
Oh, I did. Emerald.
Emerald.
Emerald? Nice.
Yeah. So,
Good
but yeah, see you guys next time, and say goodnight, everybody.
Nice.
night.
Good night.